TYT Sports, everyone. Jackie, Misty, Ben. Soccer, this goes back 21 years now to the 1990 U.S. World Cup team, which is the first World Cup team to qualify for the Cup
since 40 years.
Yeah, since 1950.
Wow. That's impressive, guys.
The World Cup itself is the only good thing about soccer. Nobody cares about soccer in this country. Nobody likes to play it except children. It'll never be interesting. It will never take on a significant role in this country. But the World Cup is awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is.
World Cup's a lot of fun. And so in 1990, this was a big deal. We qualified, right?
Right. And then so the team wanted to celebrate, and they made a little music video just because. And it is brilliant. Are we going to play the first clip right now?
Yeah, let's get here's a little taste of what.
I can't wait any longer.
Did they call it something? Is there?
I think it was called Victory.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Here's Victory, the 1990 U.S. World Cup team.
Good luck, guys.
The USA has realized a dream. They will qualify for the World Cup in 1990.
Togetherness and unity means victory for you and me. With dedication, heart and soul, you have the tools to achieve your goals. In a battle, I never lose cause I'm a champion. I march on till victory is won. Reaching higher, striving harder, always doing better, cause it's a part of the winning spirit. You gotta keep your chin up, and we'll be coming home with the World Cup.
Yeah, so victory, unity means victory, and then later there's, I think, victory in Italy. So it's good stuff.
It's very sexual.
You guys enjoyed it.
I think it's great.
I love it.
I think they need to bring this back and do it every World Cup. I think soccer would become way more popular in the States.
I think if David Beckham was in a music video, it would pop off.
This is what we
If
need.
he just did that in shorts and just danced and was doing high five running mans.
Yeah, David Beckham used to be good.
Into
These
the
guys, our
soccer.
World Cup team, by the way, played 3 games in the qualifying round, went 0-3. Scored 2 goals, gave up 8.
Not so much of a victory.
They did not have victory in Italy. So the great thing is that the video has this is a great sense of time and place. It's got some football players in it, inexplicably. Marcus Allen, former Super Bowl MVP, great running back with the Raiders. He's in it, and so is O.J. Simpson. Let's take a look at another clip from the video.
Came to show what a champ is made of. I ain't afraid of you and your crew. So what you wanna do? Togetherness and unity means victory for you and me. With intellect and self-respect, attain whatever you want to get. Togetherness and unity means victory in Italy. With dedication, heart and soul, you have the tools to achieve your goal.
Oh, God, man. It's like an after-school special.
It sounds like they're just reciting those really cheesy posters that you had in your first grade class, like with the little kitty, hang in there, and respect yourself, and togetherness.
Unity.
Yeah, there's no I in team.
Do you think that there are other double murderers there, or do you think it's probably just O.J.?
I think he was enough. I think he's the reason that they did so poorly.
Everybody needs a criminal cameo in every music video. I mean, and he was just the token one there.
Do you guys have any idea, you're both young women, do you have any idea, man, would O.J. be into both of you? Do you have any idea
scary.
how
Scared me.
big a star this guy was? How big a celebrity he was?
He was in Roots, right?
I think he might have been in Roots
He had like a
2.
Yeah, one of them, right?
Yeah, I think he was in Roots 2.
Who would you compare him
That's
to now?
impressive.
I forgot that. I'm going to look that up. But who would you compare him to now as an NFL player? It's a good question. Certainly any of the great running backs playing now, Adrian Peterson.
That's what I was going to say.
But he was a wholly different kind of player. He was so shifty. He made people miss all the time. He was a great, great player. And then after his career, he was an unbelievable star. He was in movies. He did commercials. But I get the feeling that this trial, which in 1994, all of us paid every bit of attention we could afford to this trial. It captivated the country in a way I don't think that any news event, other than obviously a catastrophe, has since. And you guys barely know who this guy is.
I know who he is.
I remember when that happened.
I mean, but you don't know how big he was. He's a guy, he was a former football player who killed a couple of people and got off, right?
That's what I know him as. I know it's a former NFLer and then criminal.
I mean, I just remember being so annoyed that there was so much press about him, and that's all I heard about.
Yeah, but you were 6, right? Like you were
4, no.
You were annoyed about the media coverage at age 6?
I think I was at least 10. I knew what was going on.
When were you born?
85.
No, you were 9.
So I was 10.
Yeah, I don't know. I just you're struck by the things in your life that have such a huge impact, and then the people who generations behind you, they just know nothing about it. Like it's hard for me to imagine that grown-ups don't like understand the magnitude of
I get that.
of O.J. Simpson.
Makes sense.
All right.
So why was he so impactful to you? I mean, I feel like he was.
Well, he was the
something to
best
say.
football player when I was growing up, and then he went on to be this sort of big star. And when he got accused of murder, it was shocking.
He broke your heart.
No, he didn't break my heart. I'm not his friend. It was just a shocking story. In fact, when I was working in Charleston, South Carolina, and I read that his wife had been murdered, I thought, working in news, I thought, oh, O.J. just killed his wife. And I think a lot of people, because first of all, that's who kills wives, are husbands, ex-husbands in general. It's usually not random. And he'd been accused of domestic violence in the past. So it made sense.